Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, Mr. Mark. How are you?
I'm good, sweetie. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm happy to be here and moving. Sorry, everybody. I had technical difficulties and my camera keeps freezing. So if you see me frozen and still talking, it's not a miracle.
Yeah, yeah. It's doing okay now. You haven't froze since we did that out and back.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully that works out. Hi, Carl. Carl says he's never seen you before.
Hi, Carl.
Yeah, Carl's really nice. And yeah, well, we kind of do whatever, Carl.
Yeah,
Animal readings, elementals, mediumship. We're kind of just yeah,
yeah.
we're just here doing it. So I'm gonna say hi to everybody. T Lynn is here. Loves your okay. This is interesting. T Lynn says, hello everyone. Love the outfit, Mark, and the amazed look on the woman's face on the screen behind you.
Yeah. That picture was. She's talking about the picture I put on the invite to join us today,
Oh,
and the television was on behind me, so that's who you're seeing. Some newscasters,
oh, yeah.
and I had my partner take my picture before I went to where I was going in that outfit.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me. I was dressed up like in a fool outfit.
wow. Okay, now I'm gonna go on YouTube and see what you look like. Yeah, everybody wants to know who that lady was.
Yeah, I don't know her. She was a newscaster, I think.
Oh, she knew you.
I was like going, oh, look, there's the stupid TV on behind me, but I didn't have any pictures without it on behind me. So,
Oh, how funny. How funny. Hey, Jess. Hey, Anne. Nice to see you. Anne wants a reading. I gotcha. Um, Karen Doyle, hello. And Jess Michaels, Judy, just hi to everybody right now. So CJ loves the shirt, right?
thank you.
Um, gotcha, Joyful. And Tropical Empress in Spirit. Hi, how are you?
I'm Marlene.
Diane says howdy. So,
Oh, thank you, Carl, for subscribing.
yeah, please subscribe to Mark's channel. Yeah, he's fun boy. Gotcha. Okay, so this is alive. Yeah, Emily, we are live. We are here.
Yep.
We are living.
We're right here, breathing in the moment.
Yeah, we are. We are. So I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so excited about your channel.
Well, yeah, I'm almost at my anniversary.
Yeah.
It's on summer solstice is the day I started my channel, and so this summer solstice it'll be the 3rd year. But that wasn't what you were asking about. I know I got like a big old something happened. I don't know for sure, but one of my videos this past I think it was 3 days ago got like 10,000 plus views. It was like
Wow.
out there. It was like viral. Something I don't know what happened, and I got like about 600 new subscribers all of a sudden in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. I'm so happy, so grateful. Don't know why it happened. Um, I think it's something to do with YouTube, but who knows? I'm just grateful.
Yeah.
But I was like going because it wasn't a live video. It was one I made and I taped. It was a tarot reading, and I did it at midnight. So I just posted it and I went to bed. And then the next day I was going to go post a new video, and I went, "What? What are those numbers? Wait, am I on the right? What the?" And then I looked at the video and it said 10,000 views. I was like, I almost passed out. I was going, what happened? Anyway.
Oh, everybody's talking about it. Fun Boy, the link to the channel is in the underneath the screen here on my thing, and it's Spirit Whisperer. So if you just type in Spirit Whisperer,
it'll come up.
Yeah, it'll come up, and just go over there and subscribe. And everybody's talking about the orb. You're going to be famous for the orb.
At the very beginning of that first video, of the 10,000 view video, like right in it was like 0.1 08, so it was right in the beginning. It was the first one, but Karen went back and she saw 2 more at the beginning, so it's cool. And they were nice orbs. The
Wow.
first one I saw was like yellow. It looked golden. It definitely seemed like an energy or a being or something, you know.
I think everything's coming out of the woodwork right now. Like I had a couple of uh, readings this week, and they were showing me what had been coming into their house. And then last night I was on Allie's show, and I had that thing right behind me on my other shoulder over here
Uh-huh.
was looked just like Kuan Yin.
Oh,
I know. It was like, oh my gosh.
I know. And plus, you know, I was telling Terry that I wasn't going to even do that video, and it was late. Like I never do. I did it at midnight, which I never make a video at midnight. You know, alone in the dark, just doing a couple readings. But Pan just kept insisting that I do it. So I don't know. There's some weird timing. And then orbs were there with me at midnight, you know. So I don't know. The whole thing seems a little.
Yeah. So what is the name of that? It's on Spirit Whisper. That's Mark's channel. And what's the name of the video? Just critical readings or
I think I talk. I think it says something like Spirit and Tarot wading into the swamp or reading the swamp for filth or something like that. It says.
oh, I love it.
Yeah, because it was really I do political readings, but I haven't really done them much on my channel, just occasionally. So
Yeah.
it didn't go with any of my regular stuff. I just did it right in the moment, kind of spontaneously. But yeah.
Yeah, the orbs are really I love that they came in for you like that. Hey, warrior girl.
I know. I've had them before, but this was a big one. And the one I looked at, and it was so colored, it was like golden colored. It was
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
They moved so quick though. And it went right past my head.
Wow.
And I loved it. It's so cool.
Oh, I bet. That's I do feel like that's your partner having something to do with that too.
Might have
Don't
been.
you?
Yeah,
I
because
do.
of course all my family's on the other side, so there's that.
Yeah. Oh, I love that 8 of Wands. The video was truly inspired. You even said during it, the cards are alive.
Yeah, thank you, Ada Wan. She's a new subscriber.
I love
Thanks.
that name.
Yeah, I think you were there for that first video. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, we've got a lot of questions today. Mark, I see spirit orbs every day. I'm going to make a YouTube video about it.
cool.
Yeah, you should.
I love it.
Hey, Ness, how you doing? Oh, thanks, honey. Let me see. Okay. Thanks
I know,
for your
I don't
girl.
see them like that. Like I didn't notice that one, even though it zoomed right past my head until somebody told me. Then I went, "Oh wow, there it is." But I would like to be able to see it better.
Yeah. Warrior girl, are you not a wrench yet? I think I've wrenched you 2 or 3 times. That's weird. I'll do it next time I'm on. Yeah, that's amazing with the orbs coming in like that.
Cool, gold orbs.
I love that. Golden orbs, I love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. T. Lynn. Sick of Budgie Bozo ER vet 2.5 weeks ago. Recommended euthanizing. We couldn't. Antibiotic and pain med. Somewhat bounced back. Will he make it? And what more can we do? Do animals have spirit guides?
Yep. They do. It's not quite the same, but they have like elementals and things that work with them. They're kind of like, it's a version of spirit guide. It's what I hear. Now, you know, what do I really know? But they're like a little spirit team around them. They guide them and help them. Like they might guide them to where there's a food source. I'm talking about animals like out in the wild and stuff. But they do. They go to heaven.
Yeah.
So a little budgie, huh? A little budgie bird. So what was happening was antibiotic pain med. Was he like breathing hard and stuff?
Is he a bird?
Yeah, it's a little budgie. That's like a little, like looks like a little parakeet kind of.
Oh, how cute.
Um, they're very cute. Um, yeah, warrior girl, like that. I believe the elementals are angels for our pets. Yeah, that's what I get. It's like that. They're like, I can see like little fairy energies around them and stuff.
Yeah.
Say they were elementals. They're different.
Yeah.
Yes, the parakeet. Um, they're a little cute. They're the little bitty parakeets. I knew this lady in college. She taught supernatural literature. Of course, I took that course, and she invited some of us to her house, and she had a little parakeet that talked, and it talked in three voices, and it was this big, and it just said everything. It would do like a whole one-sided phone conversation where it memorized the whole thing, like that the lady said, and just
Yeah.
the whole conversation. It was pretty. I'd never really seen a parakeet talk that
Wow.
much. Yeah, breathing issue. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, well, I'm glad you didn't euthanize him, the little bozo, because if it was that desperate, he would have died by now. Because little birdies, they can just get sick and go really quickly. I feel like I'm going to draw a couple of cards. Um, it oh, is it that? I feel like it could be like something in the air, like an aerosol or something, or cleaner, or something like that. That's not normal, but somehow he breathed it in. So by saying that, it feels more like it's something from the outside going in rather than from the inside going out. Because of course I'm not a doctor or a vet, but they'll give me that a lot of times where it seems environmental rather than um, physical or you know genetic. I mean, I know it was a physical symptom, but this feels like it can go. I'm going to do a little bit of energy work, and then, Terry, you can just go ahead. But
Okay.
so I'm going to do a little bit of energy work with them, with
Um,
Pam. Yeah.
T Lynn, did you just turn your air conditioner on or something? Um, I just I got clear your vibes. So that makes a lot of sense that it's something in the air.
Yeah, I know. And it's
Um,
not always.
yeah, yeah, kind of clearing that up. But I get that he's going to stand his space. He's going to heal.
Okay.
So, peaceful warrior, Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground in peace. And then I get fulfillment. So,
Yeah, I do too. That's great. I love all those cards. He's a cute little bugger.
yeah,
I like his little energy, and he really likes he likes Pan being there. So he's sitting like very still and receptive. But he did a little cute little blah, blah, blah at me when he first came up, like a cute little greeting. Okay, we're just gonna fill him all up. He's a little drink of water, but we're gonna fill him all up with white light today. I'm using this big quartz crystal. Yeah, I just follow guidance, and Pan asked me to pick this up, and so he's sending energy, but it's going through the crystal to the baby. Looks like he can get better to me. I think this was something in the environment that isn't always there that he was extra sensitive to. It could be some kind of cleanser or like paint or like chemicals on the ground or something like that.
hmm.
It's like it came through, but or like what Terry's saying, you just started up the air system or something.
She says she has a They don't use fragrance, and his cage is near the air cleaner.
Oh,
Hmm.
his cage is near the air cleaner. Hmm. Well, that's kind of jiving a little bit with what I'm seeing because it does feel like it's airborne, and he's breathing it in. So maybe he don't need to be that close to that. Um, yeah, especially because you mentioned the air, Terry.
Mhm.
And usually when I'm reading with other people, they use this both to try to get through.
Yeah.
Um, and that jives with the whole on the outside going in is because, lots of times if it's inside going out, it's more of a physical malady that they're born with or something like that. And I don't really get that from this little bird. And birds are delicate. So, like, my sort of logical sense was, oh, if he was down and breathing, he's probably a goner. But the fact that he isn't makes me feel like, oh, he can recover and get better. I wouldn't give him nothing else, though. No more medicine. I mean, he can finish, if he has antibiotics, he can finish that. But I don't know. The other thing, besides just the energy to help him kind of, what that energy work does, it just beefs up his own immune system and kind of gives it a leg up and a like little energy boost. It comes right from source, the energy, at least that's what they show me. Um, so that will help him. And he should act a little differently today. Like maybe he'll clean his feathers or act a little bit more upbeat just from the energy work. But I kind of get that maybe he needs to be a little farther away from that vent thing.
Yeah.
Because, it's pulling that stuff to it. And I don't know, it might just be too much.
Oh.
They're very sensitive in their little lungs. A lot of times little birds will get that lung kind of thing. So that's what I'm just seeing the most, sweetie. I hope he gets better. Let us know if he gets all better. I feel like he will.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Um, yeah, let us know, T Lynn. Okay, Martha. Will my hubby be able to retire this year or next? Thanks.
Hey, Martha.
Excuse me.
Retirement.
Martha, are you guys thinking about moving or going on vacation? Because I'm seeing water, like a beach or a lake.
What's your hubby's first name, Martha?
Joe.
Oh, Joe. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hello, Joe. What do you know? Yeah.
They're showing me money, Martha.
Yeah.
So they're showing me money and they're showing me like a water feature. So I don't know if that's you guys have a swimming pool or if you're moving to an area where you'll have one or a lake or water. So it feels like it's coming in. Um, okay, this is weird. The money is connected to like a laptop. So I don't. Is he in IT, Martha? Is Joe in IT? But it's somehow it's connected to a laptop. So I don't know if he's going to do something On the internet, you live by a canal. Okay. So that's the water. Well, I do see him with his feet up watching the water.
Yeah. Engineering.
Yeah. So he works civil. Oh, yeah. My late husband was a civil engineer, land surveyor.
Oh.
Yeah. I get a big yes.
I feel like he could, but I feel like he's worried about it. He don't think there's enough money or something. He's a little worried about the financial parts of it. So he's kind of not trusting that there'd be enough to retire and not work. Um, so he's being a little hesitant about it. Now you might say, no, he's not, Mark. He's ready, but there's like a hesitancy about it. It does look like he might retire from the job, but still like work.
Hmm.
What do you call it? As a
Contractor.
yeah.
Yeah. I see that too.
You get this Three of Pentacles where you're coming in to help people out or being called in, or there's still this working that's happening, but it's different. It's in a way where you guys have a lot more free time. It's like, well, I guess semi-retirement, because he'd still be working, but it's less frequent. Um,
Consulting. Thanks, Hypnothy.
Consulting,
That's
yeah,
a
like
good word.
that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And I was talking about him kind of being worried about money because these cards came up, and that's what I was kind of interpreting. It's the Six of Pentacles, and that's, can be the charity card, or wondering if you're going to need charity. Then the Two of Pentacles, and then this funny image of it, like that one pentacle dropped down to the ground. So it's like, oh, I don't know if we're like solving enough. So a little bit of worry about that, but worry don't really help. But I think you can. I think it'll be time to stop one thing and start anew, because you get the Judgment card. So that would be, kind of burying the full-time work and starting fresh and new. Judgment is a lot about resurrection or rising up and beginning anew. So like that. And letting go of that chained, like you're chained down to a job. That's what the devil's showing me. So kind of breaking those chains. So you're not as chained down. You have more freedom. You still, just because you get older doesn't mean all of a sudden you're dumb or you're not good at what you know how to do. So I think there's still a need for your services. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. I get that too. He'll need a transition time.
Yeah.
That self-love. I love myself exactly as I am. We're so programmed, aren't we, that we are our jobs.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like then when we're not doing that, who are we? What are we? But and that would, I think that laptop, he'll be working on his laptop.
Yeah, I do
Consulting
too. When you
or
said that.
contracting. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next. And I think questions are closed, everybody. We got 20 questions and probably won't be able to get to all of them because we can get long-winded slightly.
Yeah. I'm like that.
Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah. Let's see. So I'm going to try to get some that'll be good for everybody here. Okay. Judy, hello. Afternoon, you look fabulous. Any message from my son Joey? Thanks and love you.
Judy's Joey on the other side.
Yeah. And is he on the other side? And was he kind of young when he passed? Judy?
Like.
Yeah.
It's like young man energy or something.
Mhm.
Hi, Judy. She says yes. So he's on the other side. Yeah. Any messages from him? He was 29. Yeah, that's about, I was almost going to say in his 20s.
Yeah.
That's kind of towards the end. So 29. The reason I was going to say 20s because like all of a sudden they showed me this image of like this young guy on a motorbike. And for some reason that associated like 20s to me.
Yeah. Yeah. He's, they're showing me he had, um, maybe freckles, Judy, or something, um, on his face. Um, he's strong around you, Judy.
He has a really sweet energy.
Yeah.
I don't know. His passing seems pretty like dramatic. Um, maybe unexpected or I don't know. It almost feels like an accident or something, but I could be wrong. But he's kind of talking about the way he crossed.
Yeah. He had freckles. Yeah.
She's a
He's
redhead.
a redhead. Yeah.
Freckles. That's very cute that you picked up freckles. Oh, suicide. Aha.
Oh,
Well,
well,
that makes sense.
that makes sense. He is showing me his full body, which I never see that usually, but he's very strong. He wants you to know how strong he is right now. It's like, and he even had me draw a strong man kind of right here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but like very fit in the freckles.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So he's he's really strong around you, and he wants you to know that everything's different now. You
Right.
know, he's exactly where he should be as far as where his head's at, of course, because he's on the other side, but also just that he wants you to know that he's not being judged over there. If that's something that he is so special. Yeah. He is so special, Judy,
Yeah.
and so funny. Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
because first he was talking to me about his passing, and like he gave me the tower, and that's why I thought, oh, it's some kind of a like a tragic. It's not like it's passed easily, so that makes sense, and it also makes sense with this two of swords. It's like mental, um, like a mental battle kind of happening, because he's telling me he was struggling mentally, emotionally, like that. Um, but it was, I don't feel like he talked about it much or anything like that. And
Yeah.
he seemed so sweet, like a very sweet energy that I wouldn't think of him. Like if I met him, I don't think I would feel like he was troubled or, would consider that or anything because he seems so sweet and kind and stuff like that.
Oh, he was bipolar.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also that two of swords. Bipolar. It's like them. He can't keep it together. Yeah,
Yeah.
this gives me goosebumps. The way the cards can just hit on something. So I don't know. It's so weird to me.
Yeah.
But of course, now he doesn't have that.
No.
Uh, it feels like that lifetime, his lifetime that we just knew had. He's saying it was always meant to be shorter. Um, he wanted to kind of get lessons and learn something from that, but he wasn't like at a solo level. He didn't really want to carry it out for like, until like he was 80 or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, I think he got what he wanted from it. He has lots of love for you. Like he can't imagine, because here's the thing. I feel like you helped ground him, or you helped him. I would say like you would be like the most helpful energy that he had around him, and he's very grateful for that. And it's like he's showing me that this was an agreement between the two of you. He's very grateful that you were there for him, because he says it wasn't always easy. It made things like growing pains and stuff. He goes
Yeah.
a lot more than normal.
Yeah. He was sensitive, wasn't he, Judy? Yeah. Couldn't do too much energy. I think that's what that is.
I think he
Um,
visits you though at home. Um, he still sees you at home. I just get the Four of Wands, but wands are spirit, so it's almost like visiting you in spirit to where you are in the home, in the house. So he checks in on you and sees how you're doing. I feel like he's still there on the other side.
yeah. So
Or,
sensitive. Yeah. Yeah. He does. My daughter and I were talking about this. There was somebody that she had met when she was in Australia. This woman was a healer and she'd moved to New Zealand, and Ingrid really admired her, and they were kind of on the same path. She was older than my daughter, but um, she really admired her, and she just passed away. Same thing. Um, Not very long ago, and we had this talk about that and how it's sometimes they're just um, the most highly evolved people have a really hard time on this planet coming in. And you see that like with Robin Williams and other beings that are come here, and they're it's just it's hard for them. Anyway, but
yeah,
be candid, use your voice. And your self-talk, be careful with your self-talk, Judy, like how you portray that story. And poor Joey, because he's an angel now, and he's
yeah,
so strong now. So that if you can change your story on that, it'll help a lot with the grief, I think. And that's he wants you to know that he is so strong right now.
yeah. He's really giving you a lot of credit. He's saying, please don't think for a minute that you in any way caused my
Yeah.
transition. It had nothing to do with anything you did or didn't do. You were my you were my love focus. You know, um, you gave me power to go as long as I went. Um, and you didn't really have anything to do with my crossing. It was nothing about you or anything like that.
Yeah.
I also get the feeling he might not be the oldest soul. He feels younger. Now that's relative. I don't. This isn't his first rodeo or anything, but he doesn't seem super old. It's like a younger soul to me,
Yeah.
almost like he came from elsewhere to come here and experience it or something. Who knows if that's true, but that's a unique thing that's coming to my mind.
You feel like he was had a light body before that was more a
Yeah,
different dimension that was less gravity.
right. Like
Yeah.
he lived on another world or something and came
Mm,
here for a while.
yeah. Yeah. More light filled.
Yeah.
Oh, she says, thank you. You will never know how this helped.
Oh, good, sweetie. I'm glad.
I'm
He's there
so
around
glad.
you, though.
Yeah.
He still visits you.
Yeah. Beautiful, Judy. Love that. Love that, honey. Thank you, Joey.
Yes. Thanks, Joey.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Let's see. Rossi. Hi, honey. May I have a message from my guides or elementals near me? How best to work with them?
Well, the elementals like to promote growth, blossoming, blooming. They pull the essence up from the earth. So you can use them. Uh, One thing, like if you're gardening or planting flowers, you can ask them to assist in that. But you can also have them assist your gardens of your mind or a project. Like if you imagine a project like a garden, they can come in and help bring that into fruition, bring the different parts in together. They can assist you like they would with the garden. So you can work with them like that by inviting them, like all those energies. They rarely just foist themselves on you. You pretty much ask and then they come receive. I mean, they're around there, but they're not going to kind of interfere if you're not interested in them. You know what I mean? They kind of wait for your interest and then they go, aha. But you could do that. I was just doing a private reading and somebody was working on a physical thing. And for the first time ever, the elementals came through and wanted them to work with them to help her create this physical change she was working on, which that was the first for me. So now here we are again with that same kind of a thing that they say, yeah, we can be used to help create projects, bring them from a seed into, form, helping you in that way. Love it.
I do too. That's beautiful. Um, I was sitting here um, shuffling this deck, and I got the same card as I got for Joey. Be candid, Rossi. What message are you giving? Like, are you asking for them to help you? So, what do you want from them? And using your clear voice. Um, and that's hard sometimes. Like we talk our self talk, what we say to ourselves, like, "Oh, I can't believe you did that," or something. But go outside and ask them for a boon, whatever you want. Accepting yourself just the way you are, but also splendor when you go outside. Like Mark was saying, they'll help you with your garden, they'll help you with the butterflies, they'll help you with everything. It's all there. So go ask them for that. And then this was funny. Higher Love came in. And what's that song? Give me a higher love.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
I do too. So I don't know if you're singing to them or playing music for them, but I kind of getting that sound is going to be a frequency that that your guides are probably bringing you. Like you might hear a song, or when you turn on the radio or your car. Does anybody? I guess people have radios still in their cars, don't
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah. So you're listening to that. So you're gonna get Steve Winwood, Higher Love. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, Stevie Winwood. Yeah. So, anyway, Winwood too. That's a neat name, isn't it, for elementals?
They also like it too. Like if you have a yard or little, maybe you have a flower box if you're in an apartment or something. Um, they like for you to kind of adorn nature or decorate it, or like I have always collected rocks. Yeah, I know. From wherever I've been, like when I was in the Caribbean, I brought back this huge bag of stones and shells and things. And then I have them in my yard and stuff, but they like for you to decorate and, you know, make like little magical areas. If you put a little fairy statue, or, I had this little gnome, and I have gnomes in my yard. And actually this past week I put out a new bird bath, and I been putting some lights and kind of decorating all around the birds. And so I always feel them enjoying that when you're it's like I'm decorating it for them
Yeah.
weirdly. And so, they like you to mess around with them, to act like they're there. I've asked them quite often to work with plants, and I'm completely convinced that they did.
I need to do that. I look at and this is clear speaking, you guys. I look at my backyard and I'm like, what am I going to do with that? And I need to change that story because I'm just sitting here listening to this about you, Rossi, and what they're saying. And I'm like, I need to, she has a birdhouse and you want to add bling to it. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. I've decorated some stuff out there, but not a lot because I'm going out of town.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go add some stuff before I leave.
Yeah, I got some new solar lights that are really cute that I put out there, and did my new bird baths because my other one broke, and
Yeah.
looks all cute.
I put some cute new rugs from World Market out there. One has the eye on it, that great eye of God. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I have some pan statues in my yard, and fairies
Yeah.
and elms and things like that.
Oh, I love that Annie. Yeah, 432 hertz tuning fork for them. Yeah.
Oh.
And clover plants. Yeah. Deanne says, I love that. Yeah.
I like you to be goofy and a little bit,
a little bit silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Airy fairy.
Yeah.
Right.
They like it.
They love the airy fairy. Pan statues, Karen says.
Yep. I have a few. Way back when I first started channeling Pan, and I was like, Pan, could I have a statue of you? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, I'll send you one. I went, okay. And out of the blue, a friend of mine asked me to go and channel at her weekly class and to fill in. So I went, and she wanted me to channel Pan there. It was a big thing. But anyway, I went, and I was going to channel Pan. And I was up there channeling, and Pan goes, oh, Mark, the lady that I told you would make the statue for you is in this group. And I went, okay. And then they're asked questions, and then this person asked me, go, that's the one that asks you questions. I went, okay. And then after the evening, she came up to me, and her first words was, I make Pan statues.
Oh, my God.
I wonder, I don't know, would you like do a reading for me and trade for a statue? And I went, I sure would. And then she made me this really cute. It was a little youngster Pan. It was so cute. I loved it anyway.
Yeah. Wow. I love those. I need to put some more statuary in my backyard, decorate a little more. I've got a bunch of lions. I always have a lot of lions around.
Oh, I love lions.
Yeah, I do too. All right. Let's see. Oh, I just did want to mention that Linda Kennedy says her surgery went well, came home, water, and walked for an hour and a half. Now I'm just going to hang out on YouTube all evening. Love your strong man. That's hilarious.
To hear that.
Yeah.
Home and take care of yourself and get all healed up.
Yeah. Watch something silly too, Linda. Yeah.
Silly's always good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And pretty. I like Downton Abbey. I watch the same two versions of it, or the same two shows.
Sometimes I can watch a repeat just because, like, I just love the really crazy Australian show, Kath and Kim, and I sometimes watch an episode of that just to laugh, and just even though I've seen it, it's so
they are hilarious. I love
they're so
them.
funny. They kill me.
Yeah.
Those two ladies, they play at the shop too. Oh God.
Oh.
They're so sickening. The way they talk and everything. It's such a funny show.
It is. It's hilarious. And Hugger Greeter is going to be out of town on Friday, going to see her older sister and younger sister. You will be missed, my dear.
Yay. Little nice fun trips, family trips.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Oh, your sister has a tea party. What fun.
I love a tea party. I haven't done one of those in a long time.
We were just talking about cucumber sandwiches on the last show I did, because one of the people in the chat's name was Cucumber Toast. And then it made me really want a cucumber sandwich, which, you used to make at tea parties.
Yeah.
And then I remembered I had some Benedictine in my refrigerator, which is a cucumber spread. Oh. And as soon as I was finished reading, I made toast. And Had cucumber toast. It's
I
delicious.
love that. That sounds amazing. Yeah. I love those little tea sandwiches. I went to a really expensive place once and I couldn't they only did tea for 2. They didn't do tea for 1.
Oh,
So I ordered a little platter of finger sandwiches, which were kind of stale. They weren't that great, and a
oh,
Diet Coke. But anyway, I got there. It was a one
you think
off.
a cucumber sandwich would be horrible, but
Yeah,
I love cucumbers. I don't know why I
I
really
do
like them.
too. I do too. Okay, Miss Sherlock. Question. I love Jack Benny, the comedian. Does he have any message for a true fan?
Jack, you know, put his hand on his face. Jack. I love Jack Benny too. I know.
Yeah. He was so
He,
cute.
he was so funny. His show is really funny. I have a couple of DVDs of his old show because
Oh,
that's
really?
hysterical. Yeah.
He
He
had
had
a
a
lot of
weird way
stars
of
on.
comedy, huh?
He had a lot of stars on too.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe. Like he had big people on there all the time.
Yeah.
And they would do goofy stuff with him.
Star maker.
Plus, he was really good with the violin, even though he would act like he wasn't. But he was actually a great violin.
And he
Player.
didn't make fun of people, did he? He
No,
kind
he was more
of
about
yeah.
making fun of himself, usually.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
was
'cause he was so stingy. He never got past 39, you know, all those things, but he would make fun of himself.
Oh, that's right, Rossi. I will be having high tea pretty soon.
You know.
Um, Jack Benny.
Well, I think you could communicate with him in meditation. He has a very like easygoing energy. It's I don't know. He's funny. I I think he's funny still. He
Yeah.
felt really loved when he was here on the earth, and he still gets love. You know, like from people like Miss Sherlock. He still feels that. He'll get it. You know, he'll get it like a big mailing of love energy, even now. And he says, and I've been gone for a while. Um, and he appreciates that and he knows it. But he will energetically visit, I think, if you ask him to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have an anniversary coming up, Miss Sherlock, or does Jack have an anniversary? Because he's showing me a present. So I don't know if that's like you have the gift of this already, or if this is um, a present, like a celebration of something. But they're showing me a celebration, and then they're showing me I can't tell if it's rocks or mountains, but it's kind of like you traveling, and there might be an ocean there too. It does feel like water. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm getting water again, Miss Sherlock.
Do you have to pee? No.
No, not yet, but just wait till I get to the waterfall.
Oh, God. Uh, well, you know, does he have any message for a true fan? This is the basic message. Big old love. So it's the Ace of Cups. But, you know, he's bringing forth a love, a return love. He appreciates, you know, how much you liked him and he feels it. Like even now, he feels it. And so that's what he gives. He gives it back. You know, he loved his fans. He was all about them. He liked being famous. He was still pretty down to earth as a person, but he enjoyed like his life as a famous person, you know, during radio and then early television. He liked it, you know. His
Yeah.
fans were nice to him. He enjoyed it. So the reason I said he's talking about he would visit in a meditation because I get the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. So, you know, that wand, a lot of times I call it like a message from spirit or like a handout from spirit, kind of giving you this, what is that, the talking stick? Kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
and so, but that's available. So you could sense his energy. Now, having said that, I think, Miss Sherlock, you might be just going along here in the next day or so, not even really thinking, and all of a sudden he comes up, or you see him, or like maybe you're looking at YouTube and all of a sudden a Jack Benny thing comes up, which you never had before. But I feel like he might show himself somehow to you. That's weird, but I get that feeling. So, so if
Yeah.
his name comes up or his picture comes up out of the blue, that's him.
Yeah. Something's going to be a gift that you get. Promise of the future.
Aha.
So it's, yeah, I think that's a promise he's making to come see you. But you'll have an inner knowing with that. Like you'll know that it's from him.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Really
would be
good.
like something that wouldn't matter to anybody, but because you were here today and all that, it will matter. It'll stand out to you. That inner, you'll like go, oh, okay. I don't think that was a coincidence or whatever. He's funny about it. Like I feel like he would. He's going to do it,
Yeah.
and it might be kind of funny
Yeah.
if it does happen. Let us know.
Yeah. We want to hear all about it. Okay. Melody snuck one in there on us. Is Alex's, he's a terrier 14 cancer coming back?
It's funny too because a lot of times when I do mediumship with stars and stuff, there's always like, oh, it was so awful, and it took the. He don't have any of that. He liked it.
Yeah.
He was happy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, Melody. Aloha.
Melody, are you here, dear? Let me make sure she's here. Uh-oh.
Is Alex's cancer coming back? Do we see her?
I don't see her right now. Are you here, honey? We'll go ahead and we might hit somebody else and just here
There
she
she
is.
is.
Yay. Thank you. I know there's a delay on StreamYard from YouTube, so sorry about that, Melanie.
Karen, we'll try to pick you if you keep getting missed.
Yeah.
Karen Daughtery, could you like look to see? Did she leave a question?
Yeah, look.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I think if we have your question here, I think I didn't look. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, Karen, I don't see it. Sorry, because when I'm reading, yeah, no, I got it. I do have it. Yeah, you were right up front. So, yeah.
I know, guys. It's hard for us to get everybody, and it's never anything personal, so everybody knows.
Yeah, we take a long time.
Yeah.
We're slow.
It just takes what it does. I was noticing, like when I was doing the flicker, I go, well, it takes me about 15 minutes to do one read. That's about as fast as I can go. So there we go.
Yeah.
I think he might use that as a way to exit when it's the time. He's not giving me this idea of, oh, I'm so sick or anything like that.
Yeah.
He feels pretty satisfied and content, but it might be he might use that as a way to transition, because I'm not getting a definite no, it's not coming back. And my pendulum said, yeah, it could be.
Yeah, mine did too.
Oh, it did. It said yes too.
Yeah. Um, if he leaves with this melody, I don't know if you're looking at another animal, but he's ready to come back. Um, they reincarnate with us again.
Yeah, I do think he's probably thinking about transitioning some. Now, he's not thinking about having a big old horrible thing. Not seeing a little bump. Yeah, suddenly, I'm not hearing. I'm seeing, yeah. But allow it to be the way it is. Because I do get allowing, let it happen. Just, it's, he's not planning on being super sick or having an extended illness. So if he does use it, it would be more of a quick, so he could more quickly transition, is what I'm hearing. So I don't see that, rushing him to the vet and stuff like that would be really helpful.
Yeah, he doesn't want you to. Well, he doesn't want to linger because of you, Melody. He wants
Yeah,
to take care of you. Um,
right.
you're so important to him.
And he's following his path and purpose, so he don't want you to worry about it. But just be there for him, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he keeps showing me a box. Was he like a healer here, Melody? Were you um yeah, I know, honey. I'm sorry. She says she's sad. Yeah, it's hard. There are babies. Um I don't know if your family went through something and he was there for you, but it feels like, I mean, they always are, aren't they? But it feels like he really helped you with something. So there's a huge commitment there between the two of you. Strong bond. Beautiful.
He's happy though, Melody, and he's really, the first card I pulled, which I don't know why I didn't show it. Where is it? But it was the contentment and satisfied card. So, he's had a really happy time. Now, I'm not saying cancer's coming tomorrow and he's leaving the next day. I'm not saying that. I do feel like that when it's time for his transition, that might be the way he goes. But he's telling me that he could not be more content or more happy with his life right now. So I want you to feel good about that.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've got a cat yet, but he's showing me all these kitty cats. I look after myself, body, mind, and soul. I feel like either he's going to come back as a cat or something about one of your cats. But I know my cat used to be my dog, and same personality. And he's so happy in this life because now he can wander the neighborhood.
Right.
And as a dog he couldn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. All right, honey. Well, let us know, and lots of love to you and Alex. All right. We promised that we'd get I think it was Karen.
Melody has more than one dog too. I think she has a couple.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Karen. Yeah.
What's the matter, honey? Where's your dog? That's Pumpkin meowing for Alaska.
Karen.
Alaska, where'd you go?
Oh, baby. Karen Doty wants to know, are there people who have passed on around me, and who are they?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um, there's always, I think, loved ones around us, holding space for us and helping us. Usually a part of our spirit team. Um, you're welcome, Melody.
Well, I pick up a younger person, first of all, like would be like kind of a contemporary, about your age or around your age, um, or like a brother or sister, but wouldn't necessarily have to be an actual brother and sister, but it's sort of that kind of relationship. I don't know if you know somebody like that. They would say you thought of them as going too soon. Let me see if I can get anything else. Oh, she was like a sister. Gotcha.
Yeah. Did she have something wrong with her eye? Or I don't know. She has beautiful energy,
Mm-hmm.
like really soft. She wore glasses, yeah. Yeah, and in particular, it was one eye, it feels like, Karen. She's saying she doesn't wear the glasses anymore, but she wants to. Excuse me. I don't know if something happened with her throat, but it feels like, yeah, she's funny. I don't know if something happened with her throat, but it kind of feels like that. Also something about, and this is going to sound weird, but Elton John. She's mentioning Elton John. So music, I think, feel like that was something that you guys enjoyed doing, and um, ventilator. Yeah, yeah, it's hard to breathe at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. It was another one of those kind of deaths that was unexpected, kind of, and seemed like she was too young and that kind of thing. Um, I'm feels like she went pretty quick though, whatever it was. Um, that she didn't linger super long time. She's talking a little bit about money. Are you um, changing jobs or worrying about money or yes, very shy. I know that's what I get. She didn't like I almost it looked a little bit like a car wreck or something, though, although I didn't think it was, but it was like just out of the blue kind of a thing.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know. I feel like she's looking at you and there's some kind of money thing that you're dealing with. That might just be her way of trying to get across that she's paying attention to you or watching you. Oh, I just
Oh,
tired.
just retired. Yeah.
So that
Um,
was why I get this Four of Pentacles. So it'd be like taking your money and going home a little bit. You got
yeah.
you're holding on to all your monies and you're sitting at home. So that would be pretty cool. And then that makes sense because also this Knight of Pentacles, like we're on the way home. It looks like I'm retired. So I like that. So she's aware of that. But she says it's a great time to practice your magician abilities. You can kind of do things for yourself and make new. I don't know. She acts like you're pretty creative, like like that you're artistic or creative or something like that. So I
Yeah.
feel like she says this is a great time for you to focus on this other area that you didn't get to focus on so much with your job. I could be completely misinterpreting, but I did get the magician, and in this one, and I didn't even notice it at first.
Oh, she
A
makes
bead
jewelry.
weaver, make jewelry. Oh, okay, there you go. It gives me goosebumps whenever, because I have no way. But then as I was telling, I go, oh look, she's actually painting. I was noticing on this magician. You don't usually see a magician where they're like doing art. But then I was going, oh, because she's talking about your artistic, and that this is a good time. Like that magician, it's like a sort of a refreshed, renewed beginning. That you'll have more time to put into that, a creative endeavor. She keeps talking about how creative you are. Did you guys do creative things together? She's really into that you are very creative with your hands. She also says that when you make things, you can imbue them with love or energy, like you put your energy into the items.
It's like a healing.
Yep. Or you could,
Yeah.
yeah, almost like you make a talisman or something that's imbued with special powers. Okay,
Yeah.
that's out there, but makes sense to me. When Pan had me make like soap and I made bath oils and stuff, and we'd pray over them and we'd put energy in, and, calming, relaxing. And then people really liked them. I don't know, but she thinks you're able to do that. That's what she's talking about. That's what she'd like to talk about. And she is around you. She checks
Yeah.
on you quite a bit. You seem like you guys were good friends.
I get that too. Empowerment. You're empowered now. Um, they're talking about relaxing a little. Give yourself a moment, a hot minute.
Yeah.
But you have all the blessings. You've got everything you need. She's also, she brought up Elton John, and then they brought up that song Saturday Nights. All right, all right, all right, and everything's going to be all right. That's what she's saying. Um, she's watching over you. So, um, and other angels too, but
I know,
she's right.
like, she keeps saying, yeah, like that retirement feels like an ending, but it's really a beginning.
Yeah.
She seems very positive minded. I feel like she was when she was here, like a positive friend, who lift your spirits and things like that.
Yes, a great energy, beautiful energy. Yeah, Karen. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for being here. And we're sorry if we didn't get to your message today, but we never get to everybody.
No, it's possible.
And we try to make sure that there's a message that everybody can relate to.
The important thing to remember and to know, it's never personal if we don't pick your question. That's like really the hardest part of this is picking questions when you have a whole bunch, because you don't really have time to go, we could just sit there and read everybody's for an hour, but you have to either kind of just spontaneously pick, or a lot of times I'll just say, just guide me to pick the right question, like that, because it's too hard. And I'm not one that's going to pick favorites and stuff. Now,
Yeah.
if I see somebody say something like, I keep getting missed, well, then I'm going to try to answer you. Or if there's somebody brand new and I've never read for you, I probably will pick you first, something like that. Because, I know, and Terry too, try to be as fair as possible, but, it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it does go by so fast, doesn't it, Bright Shiny Ray? Yeah, especially with Mark. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I love it.
So, what do you have going on next, sir, for your next 10,000?
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but tomorrow I'm going to go on with Allie and Diana on Allie's Heart and Soul Connected channel. And that's at 5:30 Eastern, and it's Meeting of the Mediums. We mostly do mediumship questions on there, but it could also be animal mediumship, but people do. So join us over there if you want to. And that's the next thing I'm doing.
That's a great show. I've got, actually, I'm doing a show with Allie and a show with Diana on Friday.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Diana's such a sweetie pie.
Yeah, she is. And I'm also doing a healing thing, a healing ceremony. It's a Zoom event. If anybody's interested, it's
Oh, the one
on,
with Deb and
yeah, with Debbie and
all those
Kevin
guys. Yeah,
Lewis and everybody, and it's
cool.
on my community page. Yeah, it'll be Sunday.
Yeah,
Um,
cool.
yep, yep.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Well, y'all have a nice, beautiful day.
Yep. I'm gonna go
And
feed my children.
yep, we'll see you. Bye.